With the new announcement of the new food pyramid, there's so much confusion on what is considered healthy and not healthy nowadays. Who should we trust? What are we allowed to eat? Can we even afford groceries? Is humanity even being heard? But there are two people who can rely on brave enough to step up against the big corporate officials, and it's these two. Isn't it crazy that now, the Wonderful World of Gumball is a show that carries a lot of social commentary. The show is actually something I can relate more to as an adult, more than I ever did when it first came out. And ironically, the show has more jokes about complex issues than it does gag or slapstick humor. Okay, maybe that's a bit far-fetched, but the show actually combines real-world issues and their outrageous humor very effectively. And that's what I'm going to cover today. Season 1, Episode 1 of the revival, The Burger. Even though this was published last year, the jokes and messages in this episode really expose the health and big company corporate greed of today. And with the new food pyramid taking over the internet, this is a perfect time to cover this episode. You know what they forgot to add to the pyramid though? You as a subscriber. And that would truly be the healthiest option. Alright, enough of my bad puns, let's get to the episode. So if you didn't know, the original series of The Amazing World of Gumball actually ended in 2019. And the revival of the World of Gumball was released in July of 2025. So it's been almost a decade since the original series finale. So I'm thinking, will there be a time skip? We enter their old house and it looks like Gumball and Darwin's house is filled with dust and debris. It has to be abandoned, right? No, wait, it's them. But they look so old and moldy. It must have been decades since the conclusion, right?
How late? About 7 years. 5 more minutes then.
I like the little fourth wall break. They acknowledge to their fans that they're back, and basically it resumes. So Miss Simian and Mr. Small collab on today's lesson plan to teach about the consequences of junk food. Specifically Joyful Burger. Mrs. Simian physically beats up Mr. Small in his heart costume, and Darwin looks petrified witnessing all of this. Gumball, on the other hand, is actually craving more of a Joyful Burger. But before I continue, Mr. Small better win Teacher of the Year at the end of the school year because Mrs. Simian literally threw the smackdown on him, all for the sake of the children. The lesson plan ended up working because Darwin is extra conscious about their eating habits. He slaps every food item in the house. Not even Mr. Dad can enjoy it. And with nothing left to eat, they walk around town. Gumball is just absolutely craving a Joyful Burger because of all the ads plastered.
Ugh, these commercials are everywhere.
Are y'all ready to get mind blown for the rest of the video? The fast food industry spends billions and billions of dollars a year. We are talking close to $14 billion on an annual level. So if you ever see yourself craving McDonald's or something similar to that, you are purposely being stimulated to feel that way. Darwin stops his brother and Valen tells him to go to Health and Greens first. And here's when the show takes a shot at Hollywood.
I'm too young to eat like a washed-up actor pretending to live off a liquid paleo diet for their food blog.
Whenever an actor has a bulk or cut down, don't you notice they always say the same thing?
Sounding like everything from the same prison menu.
So nobody knows about this mystery food that he ate to get in shape that he got into.
No, it was some sort of glut. The eating was probably my typical pot.
And I ate every 3 hours, lots of chicken and broccoli. I put on about 20 pounds of muscle.
This seems to be the magic recipe they all swear by for some reason. So they go inside and they are not slowing down with the roast.
Standards are so low right now, I could eat the gray goop that grows around the sink.
This place has got more like California vibes. I don't think they serve British food.
It's so funny that they said this joke because I've been getting spammed with London food all over my feed recently. And I'm not one to disrespect another person's cuisine without trying it, but it seems like the comment section agrees with Darwin here. So instead of a Joyful Burger, Darwin orders a salad instead. And when they mean salad, Larry just ends up cutting the burger into salad form. That's healthy, right? With eating out not an option, the next best choice is to make their own food. Darwin and Gumball decide to go grocery shopping. Darwin denies every single item that Gumball throws into the basket, but let me play this scene right here.
That stuff is full of chemicals. Do you really want aspartame inside your body?
So obviously Darwin has trouble reading the ingredient on the sports drink. Guys, quick lesson on nutrition. Don't be fear-mongered about certain items in the store because that's something you have trouble pronouncing. Can you guys read this? And if you had trouble pronouncing it, don't worry. It's literal B12 and you need it to live. With the next items being denied, what in the store can they eat? Darwin and Gumball put their noses all over the produce and now it's time to buy. And I like that Larry's the only worker in the episode and you'll see later why in the video. And after ringing everything up, the total cost is...
That'll be $3,078.99.
And this part really hit me at home because it's really sad how expensive things are for something as essential as groceries. And guys, organic compared to regular isn't really that much different in terms of health or taste. There's no way Darwin and Gumball can afford that, so they single it down to just one avocado. Then this happens. Gumball has lost all hope, but Darwin has another idea. How about they just grow their own food with seeds? And as they go dumpster diving, Larry's forced by his boss to dump out any unwanted items.
I'm so sorry.
Whoa, these really are bad for us.
Yeah, maybe forget what I said earlier, okay? So with the seeds they found, Darwin and Gumball make a whole garden for themselves. Hank Hill would be proud.
Manure.
So they're about to devour the fruits of their labor, and then it's Larry again? And since the seeds technically belong to his boss, this is considered copyright. Gumball and Darwin have had enough of being taken advantage of, so they decide to confront Larry's boss in person. Then they find out Larry's boss controls every chain, every seed, every store in Elmore. Gumball and Darwin are tired of being taken advantage of, so they decide to confront Larry's boss in person. Who is it? Is it a mafioso? Is it going to be some overly jacked character like Senator Armstrong? It's a literal burger.
We want to know why you're poisoning everyone.
So the evil boss man explains the only way he knows how.
A commercial break.
The episode then plays a full-on commercial. I left a link below if you want to watch it for yourself, but the commercial really gloats about corporate greed, and he's not going to stop anytime soon. Gumball and Darwin feel like they lost, but Larry hints again that he's a literal burger. I'll let y'all decipher what happened at the end, and what do you think this means? For a show meant for kids, they really went out and focused on such an adult-themed narrative. To me, that little fourth wall break in the beginning was meant for young fans that became adults. I think the creators knew that their audience is much older now, and with everything increasing in price and more people confused about what to put in their bodies, but instead of laughing, I'm even more depressed about reality now. Well, anyways, thanks for watching guys, bye!